If you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching my One Piece chill channel, welcome back. Today we are going to read the newest chapter of One Piece, chapter number 1156, so of course spoiler alert if you're not up to date with manga, but let's see what this chapter has. Let's go. Okay, first of all, we have a lovely cover for Jump. Oh, Pikachu is here! Wait, why Pikachu is here? That's and other Pokemon too. Eevee here, and what is there's a lot of Pokemon. I feel like the idea here is taking the characters from the manga that are coming out in Shonen Jump and their Pokemon counterpart, and I guess that makes sense for Pikachu to be a counterpart of Luffy. Luffy's visual style, you could relate it a little bit somehow to Ash. I'm not actually sure if he was Ash in original Japanese, because I was watching a translation from American into Russian, so I remember him as Ash. He had this like a cap and black hair, and I guess there is some, but I guess the main idea is that Pikachu is the most prominent, the most famous, you could say, Pokemon, and Luffy is the most famous shonen guy, because One Piece is like the biggest manga of them all, right? At least shonen manga. So that makes a lot of sense. I feel like I don't really read other manga that is coming out in Shonen Jump, so I can't really talk about other characters. But this is a really nice cover. Then we have a note from Oda Sensei. Caught up with Takahiko Inoue Sensei for the first time in a while. We had Yakiniku and shared a ton of stories. It was a blast. Okay, I'm glad he's having a good time. And he also drew us a fabulous colored page. It's not like a usual, this kind of format color spread. It's more like a square, but wow, it looks fantastic. Some really huge, Yasan is here too, and Rayleigh. Is this like I think this is making a parallel, like Yasan and Rayleigh and Zoro and Sanji, because Yasan did mention, he was told that Rayleigh was like a second hand, so to say. He was like, no, I was second strongest, I was second best, like after Roger or something like that. So that moment reminded me of this kind of rivalry between Zoro and Sanji, and this is just amplified in this colored page. And obviously Roger is shown here like behind Luffy, showing another parallel. Also Nami looks so sexy. Like her lips are so puffy when she's drinking this drink, and I love her style here with this cap and this like off-shoulder sweater or whatever, hoodie, whatever that is. Brooke is having really red hair. That's interesting. Look, the others, where are they? It looks like they're in Luffy's backpack or something. That's funny. Alright, that was a really nice colored page. I like it a lot, but let's move on with the chapter, and it is called Idols. Very interesting. Back in those days, certain idols roamed the sea. So we probably continue. It even says before the Great Pirate Era. I think like we can continue the flashback, right? That was some pirate attack. Why aren't any of you guys fighting back? You guys are useless. They've taken everything. You men are hopeless. They were strong. You didn't lift a finger. Now what are we supposed to do? So all the women see the men with the effect like they just saw Hancock. Even the Marines could not oppose this group. They were known as the Kuja Pirates. But since it's a flashback, it's obviously like it can't be Hancock. It's before the Great Pirate Era. That is quite a while ago, but it must be a crew that hailed from the elusive Isle of Women, a fierce and stunning pirate band of limits to man. I grow weary of my own beauty. Day and night, it always goes this way. Very similar clothes. Gloriosa. Yes, that makes sense by the ages, by the timeline. Gloriosa, future Elder Nyon, and we saw her as an old woman, like she aged very like down. She became very short and very sturdy. But so wait, did she also have this fruit though? I feel like Hancock has the fruit, but she is also actually gorgeous. So maybe Gloriosa was so gorgeous that even without the fruit, she had the same effect. Because, or maybe I misremember something and she had it before, but I don't think so. Yeah, it says here on Wiki, during their times as slaves of the world nobles, the Gorgon sisters were force-fed devil fruits as a form of sick entertainment, and Hancock in particular was fed the Mera Mera no Mi. Yeah, that's basically how I remember it. She was fed this fruit. She has this fruit. But here all these men are just falling down with hearts in their eyes, but I guess they are not petrified. So this is just the effects of the beauty, and I feel like Hancock also has this effect just by herself without the fruit, that she is so beautiful that everyone is just like that. And I guess Gloria also had the same effect. Okay, all the girls here also with hard eyes. Will I ever be free to shed it? She's saying. Gloria also is saying, talking about her beauty. Don't worry, girl, the time will come. Empress of Amazon Lily, captain of the Kuja pirates. This picture of perfection. Will I be able to shed this picture of perfection? That's interesting. I like she is pretty, but she isn't as pretty as Hancock. Sorry. Captain Glorious is a goddess. Yeah, she's unbearably cute. I'm in love. Her radiance is making my mind go blank. I guess that's how crew is here going crazy about her. My heart can't afford to beat this hard. Empress Gloriosa, here are your new fan letters. Oh, this girl is so cute. Wait. Tritoma, what about all those back here? Oh, these are for Lady Shaki. Oh, they're 100 times more for Lady Shaki. Interesting. Lady Shaki, she still looks gorgeous. She probably looked even more gorgeous then. They're 100 times more, so she's more popular than Gloriosa, even though she doesn't cause a sickness of heart eyes. And Tritoma is a future empress of Amazon Lily. Okay, so she was empress before Hancock. Those I completely forgot Shaki's connection to the island, but actually she is I looked up on Wiki. Shaki is a former empress of the Kuja tribe and former captain of the Kuja pirates from one generation before Tritoma, 2 generations before Boa Hancock, and 1 generation after Gloriosa. They made it sound really complicated. So Gloriosa is right now the captain of the Kuja pirate, but then Shaki was the captain, and then Tritoma became the empress, and then Hancock became the empress. So that's basically the timeline. Oh my gosh, look at her puffy cheeks of Gloriosa here. Now that is cute. How could you? Upstaging your own captain is a total betrayal. Yeah, even her angry face is like an icy gem. I mean, her angry face is cuter than her regular face, I would say. Indeed, the only one set to outshine the radiant Gloriosa, the star of her era, was none other than her first mate, Shaku Yaku, right? So she was her first mate. Captain, enemy ahead. Oh, that's... Hello there, ahem, it's me, Roger speaking. It's the Roger Pirates. Gloriosa is like fangirling here, by the way. Hand her over, Kuja Pirates. So hand Shaku over? Today is the day we finally win her from you. Roger looks so much younger here. And usually when I think of Roger, I have this, like, you know, him in his late years picture in my head. So I'm always surprised he looks, when he looks like that. I'm like, oh, right, that is Roger. We are taking your first mate, Shaku Yaku. Yeah, that's what they want. Is it going to be, Devi Beck fight? Is that what they want? You never learn, Roger. Isn't being loved by a woman like me enough? Get her! Wait, I kinda... I see another parallel here, right? The dynamic here. If Luffy is a parallel to Roger, and Gloriosa would be like a parallel to Hancock, and Hancock is so in love with Luffy, and here Gloriosa was so in love with Roger, but she is not giving out her first mate. Get her! Oh! Who did you come to take again? I guess Shaki herself is coming out. Yeah, Lady Shakuyaku! Okay, they have hot eyes for her too. They say her every move was captivating. Shakuyaku is here. Do they want her to be hand over because they're all in love with her, or because they want her as a strong fighter on their crew? That is the question I have. I brought you a flower. Yeah, they are all in love with her. I brought you a flower. Please accept it as a gift. No, Shakuyaku, take my flower instead. Oh my gosh. In her presence, flowers wilted. Birds lost their songs. Note, the bird also has this heart eye, which is so cute. And people turned against one another. Stay away from Shaki. Yeah, I guess, the Amazon women, they just naturally have these effects. This is just in their blood, right? Oh, Kyaban, just hearing you say my name is hurts. I guess that's the end of the sentence. She looks actually more similar to Hancock, with her visual style here, and I guess her clothes as well, and kinda a bit her movement as well. And I guess she uses flirting as a part of fighting, so to say, distracting her opponents to then deliver a kick. Long time no see, Roger. How dare you do that to Yaban, Roger is saying, but I think he is definitely also affected, which is interesting. I feel like he is not maybe affected by Gloriosa. It looks like an unrequited love, but he is definitely affected by. It looks like Shaki has a much bigger effect on Roger's crew than Gloriosa, right? Damn it, I like Shakuyaku too much. You too, Roger. They just want her on the crew because they all have a crush on her. This chapter is very comedic. I love it. Look at this frame. I mean, when a beautiful woman is standing over you like that, what reaction are you supposed to have, right? Her beauty humbled even the mightiest of warriors. And look, he has a blush here. It's so cute. You should know I'll never submit to another's captivity, she's saying. His face looks horrific. And she is sparkling. Oh my god. She's so cute. You can see also the wings she has now as well. That is a nice touch. The detail that we can recognize that she has now too on her clothes. That is cute. She kept this part of her style. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she is hot. Right? First mate of the Kuja pirate, Shakuyaku. She's so cool. No, I would say, as an adult person myself, I especially like her at the present time. This cool older woman smoking a cigarette. I'm like, wow, okay, that is something. But I definitely see the appeal in her younger years as well. She looks fabulous. You can take my soul, take their treasure, and you can take my soul while you're at it. Roger, I'm the one who likes you, right? Gloriosa is mad. Out of the way, Gloriosa, you blocking Shaki. I'm sorry, Gloriosa. It's your love. It's not requited. How they say. Really, it must be so hard for you. She's okay. Yes, and she Interesting. Yeah, I'm surrounded by idiots, he is saying. And then she winks at him and it looks so cute. And he is a affected. And like we know they are basically like together now. They ended up together, and I feel like maybe that was also part of it, that he wasn't going too crazy, over her. So she felt like he's not being just this idiot that is crushing over her. She actually saw him more as an equal and was more interested in him. And it's not like he was cold and not interested. He was just being a normal level-headed person with her, and he did get affected by her charms, just like, on a normal level. So that is a very interesting interaction here. Empress Gloriosa, it's the Navy. Get moving. I don't know. It just suddenly dawned on me. I don't know, the whole situation, these people that we see in the present as this kind of role models, like idols, like the name of the chapter, we see them like idols now, these cool people from the past that did some really cool stuff and were really cool pirates, and we are looking up to them, and now we see them just, hanging around, basically, being goofy, and I don't know, there's something about it. I love it so much. That is crazy. Get moving with the loot. Don't leave a single crumb behind. We've spotted the Roger and Kuja crews. Quick, snap a picture. It will be worth a fortune. Knock it off. On it. At least let us keep some of the food. So I feel like Kuja pirates are taking treasure and other loot from the Roger pirates, but Roger pirates are like, at least let us keep some food so we don't die of starvation. Hurry it up. We gotta set sail. Hurry up with taking stuff from us. We gotta go. See what I mean? This is fantastic. Roger, isn't that Garp's ship? What did you just say? Alright, man. New plan. Crush them. I feel competitive against Garp. Let's go. Oh my god. Garpos. They're so young. Pirate Goldie Roger, future king of the pirates and father of Ace. And Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp, future hero of the Marines and grandfather of Luffy. Oh my... that is so great. Oof, and another beautiful double page with, oh my gosh, okay, wait. Metzer Feast, wow, they're here. Aramitama, a reference to a violent kind of spirit in Shinto. Oh, interesting. It just had to be Garp's ship, didn't it? Yeah, it's chaos. It's absolute chaos, guys. Garp, Roger. And yeah, this is I immediately saw this frame when I opened this page. I mean, just look at the goofiness of it. I love it. Look at Roger's face here. This is perfect. Roger, Garp, and Rox, three who would be spoken of as legends in the great pirate era. Yeah, and we got more frogs in the beginning. Well, not really the beginning. Well, before in the flashback. We are seeing this time of legend, but at this time their blood burned with the passion of youth. Yeah, exactly. As I said, they're so young. What the Empress Gloriosa? Thud. I think she lost consciousness. Probably of the pain, from the pain of this unrequited love. The Kuja were at the height of their popularity at this time. No one could speak of this era without mentioning them. Sister, hang in there. My heart aches. Yes, I was right. Those two are so dreamy. And other members of their crew are just continuing fangirling over the two of them. And this is also this is perfect. They have very different vibes, Gloria also has this cute blonde, well, I suppose it could be any color, but just it's black and white manga, okay, so she's blonde here. And I don't remember actually. I don't see her in anime or anything. Gloria was in the present time. I thought she was blonde, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's say for the sake of argument, for the sake of contrast, right? And her hair is more wavy. Well, I guess Shaki also looks a bit wavy here. But Shaki has a different vibe. She's more this cool, stoic, black-haired woman. So they have this cool contrast. Also, their clothes do look very similar to each other, but yeah, in general, these are like two different types. Usually you like either this type or this type, or you can fangirl over both of them, basically, right? They are both gorgeous. Many saw them as idols, and their wanted posters fetched high prices. Oh, because you would want a poster of a beautiful woman to hang up on your wall. That is cute. But also, that is the name of the chapter, Idols. So this is talking about them, actually. I just took this name and was like, oh, all of them are like idols to us. But the name of the chapter is basically about them. Specifically, idols as in, you know, like these idols in South Korea, for example, right? These pretty boys and pretty girls that everyone is going crazy about. They sing, they dance, they do some stuff like that. So in that sense, idols. Stalkers taking creep shots became a daily nuisance for the crew. That is horrible. Soon after the encounter, Shakuyaku was crowned empress, and her popularity continued to grow to an unmanageable level. Right, so, wait, Gloriosa, she was never there. She was the captain, but she wasn't the empress, right? She just became the elder further on. And Shakuyaku was crowned empress. She wasn't the captain of the crew. Gloriosa was, but she became the empress. She looks fabulous here. Also, I love the sleeve she has as well. Yeah, she's very, I'm like also, yeah, I could take it as a picture and place it and look at it and be like, yeah, very pretty, lovely to look at. Ida's Tavern, Elbaf. Okay, we go back to Elbaf. I guess maybe with more serious stuff. I saw Loki drowning after the ship capsized. He's always acting up so badly when you are not around. I honestly wondered whether I should help him or not. Sorry, and thank you for saving him. Loki, pull yourself together. What the hell? You shouldn't have even hesitated to help. How would you feel if Loki has died? She's very worried about Loki. She is so loving. She's such a sweet person. Come on, Ida. Loki is the one who selfishly took the ship and sailed off. So what? If he can just stand by and let a kid die, I'd drag him under and drown him myself 100 times over. I didn't ask anyone to save me, Loki is saying. Damn it, that's the piss poor attitude I was talking about. Seaman here is saying. So he did save Loki from drowning after all, but Ida is mad that he has hesitated. I think also the seaman is talking to Ida, he is always acting so badly when you are not around. So does he act nicely when Ida is around? Does she have a good effect on him because she's so nice and loving? You lost your mom and your dad is always quite busy. I bet you must get pretty lonely, right, Loki? Shut up, you old hag! He doesn't act really nicely to her. With her. Wouldn't it be better to just stay with us? She offers. Both Loki and Hyrule like, no way. But I bet if he grew up with Hyrule in this cabin, he would be a different person. I'm onto you, Ida, he's saying. You're just acting all motherly, so we'll let you move into the castle, aren't you? You're just a gold digger. Oh my god, what a stupid point to make, very childish. Screw you, Loki, Hyrule is mad. What you said is unacceptable, apologize right this instant. Don't you care how Ida feels? Ida is too kind, you kids are just too cute. You're way too sweet on him. Yeah, she's super sweet. But I feel like she's also maybe understanding and she kind of understands why he acts out. I hate how he says such mean things to you, stupid Loki. Mata, are you crying for me? The world is full of kind and beautiful people. Oh, that's cute, Mata. Right, she grew up and she's working in a tavern right now. I was like, wait, who is that exactly? I'm sick of this goddamn country, Loki is saying. Every single one of you is weak and dirty. I'm going to be free. like rocks. Yeah, he was really inspired by that speech then, and it shows here. From then on, each time Rox visited to try and recruit Harold, Loki would attempt to join Rox's crew, but he would ultimately never get his way. Aren't you happy? I'm going to follow him out to sea, cause I hate you all. Right back, Loki is saying. So, like, aren't you happy that I would leave? I want to leave. Like, don't you want to let me go? Cause you all hate me anyway. Several months after the Rock's crew takeover of Pirate Island, where the hell did Ya come from? So did he just hide in the ship or something? He did leave after all, but just by, sneakily getting into their ship? I'm here to join the Rock's pirates. Yeah, haha, maybe in your dreams, but it ain't gonna happen. You won't even lay eyes on them. The Rock Pirates are the ocean's all-stars of evil. Or did he sail several months after? Yeah, maybe he just sailed by himself to that island in hopes of meeting Rock's pirates and joining them. See that fish-shaped boulder over there? That's where they are said to be holed up. Yeah, it looks like a fish. It doesn't look like a fish right now. It's a beehive island. It has eyes and everything. It looks very different now. If you're dead set on meeting them, head that way. But the deeper into the island you go, the madder the bastards get. Good luck with that death wish. Yeah, ha 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 ha. So there are these regular pirates living on the pirate island, but in the middle, in the center, the Rock's pirates are now after taking over the whole island. The silhouette doesn't look like Loki though. It's someone else. It's just completely different, and the eyes look weird, and it's too tall. Well, too tall is a weird thing to say. Loki is huge, of course, but it's not him. Good luck with the death wish. Okay, take that. Yeah, that will teach you. Yeah, that's clearly some man. Some human man. Who is that? Kyo the Hitman, Future Silver Ox, Kyo the Wicked. That's that crosses I saw on the silhouette. That's his glasses. He has a very interesting tattoo, interesting style and clothes, and an X on his chin, just like X Drake has actually. We didn't know also, yeah, there's a pattern of X's, I think, on his skirt or pants, or how do you call it? And basically, like, we didn't know anything about him, right? He was just mentioned. We know he was a member of Rock's Pirates. Yeah, there were only mentions. I wonder, do we know who is the father of X Drake though? Because remember, I had this crazy theory recently, like, yeah, they might all be connected in one way or another to like current day pirates, right? That makes sense. Just that X on the chin, and also I guess him being X, it's like you read it also the same way, right? No, as a weapon and as a letter. And now we have, well, you could say X Drake, not X though, but I usually say X Drake actually, I think, not X Drake. But I'm just thinking, like, this symbol on the chin, it makes me think. But that's the only detail, to be honest. Interesting. What do you think? Is it crazy? What's Shiki's rival doing here? The strong gathered around Rocks, and their presence attracted even stronger recruits. Ooh, okay. So they took over the island, and stronger recruits like him, like Kyo, they heard about them and were like, I want to join this crew of really strong pirates. Stay back, he'll kill ya! Oh, that's how we got Beehive Island with the eyes. The history is happening right now. What a view! Look at the scenery. Blasting a couple holes in the place was the right call after all. Ain't that right? So they blew it up. They blew it from the inside. I thought for a second maybe that's already like going for some crazy attack. But no, it's Rock's pirates. It's Rock's himself. I think it's Quebec maybe. blasting these holes. So he's redecorating now. He was like sitting for several months thinking on it really, and he's like, something is missing, I feel like, and now he figured it out. As I was saying, there's 2 devil fruits I'm after. One of them, most likely on Elbaf, it will only show its true power if Harald eats it, so that's his hopes. We'll need those Galera folks too, yeah? I've heard the legends, but Captain John is saying... And Charlotte Linlin, oh, she's so pretty. I mean, we saw her before, we saw her young form before, but she looks so gorgeous on this panel. She looks like, you could look at this photo and think, oh, this is a healthy young woman. Nothing wrong with her mind at all. I'm using all my contacts to try and track them down, but there's nothing about the frozen army of giants, she's saying. Wow, Pirate Captain John looks so cool too. Even if you find them, what good are a bunch of corpses now, Whitebeard is saying. And now we have Pirate Strozen here as well, Linlin's partner in crime. Exactly, there's no way to bring them back. Shut it, we are talking about dreams, don't be a downer. Oh my god, so many. Oh my god, Pirate Barbel and Kaida is here. Okay, let's start with Catfish Fishman. Pirate Barbel. Oh wow, he looks like no one else. Even if they did come back to life, they would have no reason to listen to you. Fair point. That's why we need Harald. He is the current king of Elbaf. Oh, he really wanted Harald. He really did. Pirate Kaida, future king of the beasts. Oh my gosh. I am still happy. I'm happy to see him. I mean, that's so cool. Can't we just use our strengths to force them to obey, he suggests? We can do the same thing to that Harald guy too. Yeah, that's his way of thinking. Never say that again, you brat. Calm down, Rox. Yeah, the list Rox is not about forcing other people to obey him. You know, I appreciate that. I really do. Why you, Kaido, you too? Stop it. We just got the silent. Do you two want to turn it into a ruin already? A group like this is bound to implode sooner or later. But this isn't the time. He is also very aware, you know. Right, let's hold off on that till we... I'm so curious about Captain John. Right, that makes sense. We did meet him, that's why he looks familiar. We did see him in Thriller Bark, right? That's him. Yeah, his corpse was found and modified into one of the general zombies. That's why, because I'm looking at him and like, I feel like I saw this man before, or I saw his maybe child or something. Like, what is this? I feel like there's some familiarity here, right? He does look familiar. So that is why. Okay, I'm glad I googled this. Makes me want to reread Thriller Bark again. But I should probably reread the whole thing. I wish I had time for this. Okay, so he is saying, right, let's hold off on that till we cash in a little more. Get it, you horn-headed rookie? That's how he calls Kaido. That's cool. Harald is my good pal. I'll crush you if you say that crap again, Kaida. That is cute. That is cute. Like how Quebec has this friendship with Harald. I really, like, he does have respect for other people. I feel like Blackbeard didn't really inherit that. And this is the last page, the huge page with all the Rox pirates. The crew has formed. Okay, I'm so excited. We've already introduced to all of them. They're all here. Listen up, you lot. Elbaf is the key to bringing down the Holy Land. If any of you don't buy that, then get lost. It's your choice if you wanna stand with me on the day of destiny. But if you've got the guts, follow me. I'll take you to the World Summit. Very inspiring. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Lin looks fabulous. Holy shit, her clothes, everything. I can't take my eyes off her. Well, she's also... There are only 2 women in the crew, mostly Sausage Fest. But wow, she draws a lot of attention. She's a strong asset to the crew too. That is, you can see, like, these are really incredibly strong people here assembled, so that is really inspiring. And I like Rox Dixie Beck a lot, actually. I mean, I do like Blackbeard as a character, you know, but I don't like him as a person, obviously. I don't think he's a lovely person in any capacity, but Xebec, I actually do like him as a person as well. I think he's really cool. I think he's really inspiring. I feel like he has his own standards, his own morals, so to say. And I think, yeah, you can really respect that. So yeah, that's it for this chapter. I really loved it a lot. It was such an exciting chapter. There were so many. I don't sure. I feel like I just... That scene in the beginning, that whole sequence with the Amazons and the Roger Pirates, it was just so good. I'm not sure if that's my favorite moment, but you know, just them, this really cool, like our idols, yeah, you could say, just goofing around, being silly there. It was just such a treat. I just loved it so much. Obviously, the last page is fantastic as well, like seeing all of the Rocks pirates, and just the chapter in general. I absolutely loved it. But what are your thoughts? Please share them in the comments down below, as well as your favorite moment as usual. But yeah, that will be it for today. So thank you for watching and see ya.